Good evening, everyone. Good evening. We're gonna hang out tonight. We're gonna do a little bit of talking about the new year. 2025 is around the bend. And what are we going to do different that we didn't do this year? I know for me personally, I have, because of this program, because of what I do now, my eyes have been opened to, man, why did I think that I had to work more and more and add another job and add another whatever, like to actually work smarter. There is such a thing as working smarter and not harder. How do we do that? I wish I would have learned this before. I just didn't. I was under the belief that you have to work a 40-hour work week. That's really what I thought. I was under the impression, how I grew up was we needed to work more. If you didn't have enough money, what did you do? You worked more, you worked longer, you worked harder. Let me fix this. That's what we did. We worked longer, we worked harder. We didn't work smarter necessarily. Maybe the people on the other side of the tracks did, but I didn't. I didn't even know like how to work smarter. How could I work harder? How could I not work harder, work smarter? How could I do that? I didn't know till I found this program. So I was a DoorDasher. I did that because I couldn't find work from home. Honestly, I was struggling to find a work from home job. I was left with 4 children. There was a family of 5. And when I suffered a mini stroke in November 2022, it brought to light some problems. And in those problems, I was like, man, what am I going to do? Because I was left. We'll just leave it at that. I was left with 4 kids and there was 5 of us and I had no income. I did nonprofit work. I still do that, but there is no payment in that, in what I do. Maybe in the future there will be, but that's not why I do what I do. So I needed something that was consistent, something that would be sustainable, something I could do from my home, something that I could do without answering a phone or chasing people. That was my whole goal in this time right now, is because I have children all different ages. And my only goal is to homeschool. I'm a homeschooling mom. I love being able to homeschool. Hello, Renee, and welcome. I love being able to homeschool. Let me know if you're a newbie to my stuff. If you are a newbie, just write down newbie, and I would like to welcome you. If you're an OG, hello. And I hope you guys all had a very Merry Christmas, by the way, because Christmas to me is the best time. It may not have been my best Christmas or the best one on the face of the earth. I don't even like to measure Christmases. So Christmas was good. It was with my family, which I love. And I have 2 new little blondes as my grandchildren. I am now officially a Nana, and I love it. I love that I got to wrap a present up and sign it Nana. Love Nana. It's a cool transition. Now, my youngest is the uncle. Is that right? Yeah. My youngest is the uncle to the 2 little blondes, and my youngest is 5. So he's an uncle to, how old are the girls? I 9 and 8. Anyways, so Christmas was good. I hope that your Christmas was good. And I know that we all don't have the best Christmases. I realize that. But I hope that you did the best with what you could in the situation that you were in, or whatever, whether it be family or anything like that. Sometimes it's a struggle to get through the family stuff, and I understand that. But let's talk about, what are you going to do New Year's 2025? How are you going to bring that year in? because 2025 could be your year. What are you going to do different in 2025? Does anybody have any kind of like, what do you call them things? Jacob, what do you call them things? Plans? New Year's resolutions. I don't do New Year's resolutions, but if you do, what are they? In 2025, I would like to slow down. That's what I would like to do. I would like to work harder. My personal thing is to work smarter. Work smarter. I'm going to write it down, but let me know what yours are. I want to work smarter and not harder. And I like learning. I actually enjoy learning new things. So one of my goals is to work smarter and not harder. What do I do right now? I was a DoorDasher. And I lost my truck and my job in the same night. High five me. No, just kidding. It is true. It is something that happens. And if you have ever DoorDashed or Ubered or anything like that, and you lost your vehicle, I believe there was a time that I did a run and the couple, they said that they DoorDashed, and I felt so bad thinking, oh my, and I remember delivering to them. And I remember saying to my son, man, that's awful. They were DoorDashers and now they were getting stuff delivered to them. And I don't believe they had a car. Well, look at here. I'm in the same spot, don't have a car, but now I have a business that I learned how to start when I lost the truck and the job. So, I mean, bad stuff happens, but good can come out of that, because had that not happened to me, I would have never tried what I'm doing now. And I love what I do now. I get to work from home. I get to make money online, and I get to show up and share my story with you. I get to tell you, man, did you know that this exists? Did you know that without a degree, without experience, and without any tech skills, you have the opportunity to build you a little empire? And when I say a little empire, I mean you can actually start out as a beginner and learn how to build an online business like I have. You learn the skills, you apply those skills to this business, and you start to build. Now, people in this have already had a six-figure income. They have built from right here, zero followers, zero money. They built a business, exactly this business. They built it up to a six-figure income. The woman who created this, she made her first million in 17 months. We're talking about moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas. We're talking about people from fresh out of school to older people, 80 plus, doing this exact thing. What are we doing? Promoting digital programs online. It is a business. When you purchase a program, you kickstart your own business. You are starting a business, and you don't have to ever have been in business, which is something I love. So we learn this. Learn how to work smarter and not harder by following a blueprint that somebody has already followed. We're doing the same thing that she did, who's on her second or third million. Same thing that another guy who came out of retail, he was a higher up in retail, didn't know anything about tech, didn't know anything about doing this. He started this, hit his six figures, not even in his first 3 months. I think it took him about a year. A year. Would you complain about hitting six-figure income in a year? I sure as heck would not complain. So that is my personal goal for 2025, is to actually hit a six-figure income. It is possible because of what I've learned, what I am learning. We learn in this program how to actually have more than one way to bring in income. So right off the bat, when I started, I had 4 streams of income. 4. 1, 3, 6, and 9. Those are the numbers that I could get. Those are 100s. Those are the numbers that you could get. Can you imagine promoting something that you didn't make, that you have access to, that is your business, where you get 100%, 100. Let back the truck up. 100% profit. 100%. So when we're talking about affiliate income, don't do it the wrong way. Do it the right way. This is not affiliate income, but I'm telling you, as you learn this, as you grow inside, if you're passing through here, let's just go to grannysgettingpaid.com, put in your email. You will get an instant gratification because you'll get a video with more details. Then if you want to, it's kind of like McDonald's drive-through. You can go and you can pick your program and you can get up and start running before I even know what you're doing, because in a little bit I will be sleeping. But should you choose to start your business, you could be up and running. You can message me in the morning, say, well, I started. I'm going to bring in 2025 with a mission, with a goal, with hope, with changing my future and my family's future by following the same thing you're doing. Why not? Why not you? Why not change 2025? Here's your chance. Here's the lifeline. I'm telling you, you can do this as a beginner. All that's stopping you is going to be you. That's it. Because there's no excuse in the book why you can't try something new, why you can't do something different. I would have never done this personally had I not lost my truck and my job. Because if you would have told me that I could possibly learn how to earn six figures, I would have said, you are cray. Unless I come up with some kind of good product or good program or something, that's not going to happen. But I didn't know what was out there. I was ignorant. I had no idea that anything like this existed. I didn't know what this was. Now I found it. I found a little gold mine, and I have a gold nugget that tells me that, you know what? I can build the same business that other people are already building. I just have to apply what I learned to my business and grow it. So it is a beginner friendly. You're going to work smarter, not harder. What does that mean? In this business, you get a 24-hour around the clock automated system. So while you are celebrating Christmas, while you are celebrating the new year, while you are out doing whatever you want to do, you have a system that is working for you 24 hours around the clock. I want you to actually if you've never had it, imagine that you had a silent partner, somebody who is not going to bug you. Somebody is not going to ask you what you're doing. Somebody who is not going to be your boss. They're not going to say, how much time have you worked? They are not going to bug you, but they are going to help you. It's like we got AI everywhere. Okay, we do. We have AI everywhere. We have robots. We have machines. We have technology. We have it all. But do you have that for yourself? Do you have a system? Because right now, maybe you don't. Maybe you just go to work and you have to do the laborious job. Maybe you have to be involved mentally in a job. Maybe it's a physical job. But do you have a way to make money? Do you have a system where you actually can make money while you sleep? I do. Right now I have 6 streams of income. Do you want to know my 6 streams of income? 4 of them come from this. 4 of them, I have 2 from before I even knew this existed. So I realized a few years ago that there was a better way to work. And I didn't know quite like what I know now. But I was like, if I could come up with a digital product, something that I didn't need to create, build myself and figure out how it was going to be manufactured. I didn't want to do any of that. I didn't want to ship anything. I didn't want to have to deal with picking up a phone. So I figured out a way to create a digital product. I created digital products and I posted those on Etsy. It was my introduction to passive income. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I made the most money I have made in Etsy actually this month, the month of December. I've had 2 Etsy shops up and running for about it's probably a year and a half. If I went back and looked, it would probably be about a year and a half, but I had my best month in December for my Etsy shop. But those are not the same scale as I'm talking about with this business. So with this business, you get access to 4 digital programs. I had products that I made. The products that I made took me so much time to make them, and I made the best that I could with the understanding that I had, but it took time and it took effort. But that time and effort, when it was applied, I pretty much for the past year haven't really even touched my Etsy shops. All I have done, and I was telling this to my son yesterday, I was like, if you can come up with something to sell that is digital, that you can set and forget, that is the best way to make money now. I was like, I don't care what it is. Figure out a way. If you don't want to do what I do, figure out a way to have an income that's digital. I don't know why you wouldn't want to do this, but if you didn't, if this is not the kind of thing that you're like, man, bring it on, then find something. Because if you're not making money while you're in bed sleeping, you're missing it. You literally are missing an opportunity. When I found this after I did my Etsy shops, I was like, oh my gosh, where has this been? Because I didn't know that I could actually do something, sell something. I knew about affiliate income, but I didn't know how it worked. This is so much better than affiliate income. You're not going to find this anywhere. I am creating a video right now for YouTube that even the guy he just did a video, okay? I'm going to do the same kind of video he did. This guy is like some kind of millionaire, billionaire. I don't know what he is really. I didn't look into the background of him, but if you go Google make money online, this guy comes up. His name is Mark Tilbury. I think it's Tilbury. Anyways, this guy did this video and he was talking about making money online. So I'm watching and I'm learning and I'm like, I'm trying to learn how to do videos better. But I'm watching and he's talking about these amazing things like affiliate income. He was talking about drop shipping. He was talking about eBay, which I hate, and something else. And I thought, ugh. The reason I was looking is because I want to know what other people are talking about. So I was listening to this and he's talking about drop shipping. I've been there, done that. And I might do it again, but for different reasons, because I want my own stuff out there. But he missed the mark. He missed the mark on this because he probably has never heard of this. I was going across the chart he had, like, how fast can you be up and running? How much risk is involved? The other thing was, what's the word I was looking for? He did all these things and I started to make the video and now I got to edit it. But this program beats the socks off of every single thing he had on the chart. I was like, oh my gosh, I knew this was good. But when you see it and you see what else is out there and you see what people are being offered, nothing beats it. And I'm not even exaggerating. I was up and running in 2 days. Where can you start a business? My Etsy shops took me weeks, if not months, to get up and running. You can literally be up and running with your own business in the next few days. Bring 2025 in as a business owner. Like, you can actually do this. You can actually change how you live. You can change how you live. I'm not talking just money. I'm talking money enables you to do things that you never thought you could do. Did you ever think that you could actually be a 6-figure income earner? I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. The only thing stopping you would be you, because this program, the 4 programs, they're in demand. What does that mean? It means people are buying them. You don't want to sell. I don't want to sell anything on Etsy that is not in demand. So you know what I did? I went and I searched for what was selling. I didn't want to go create something new. Why would I want to go create a new program when this is already proven to work? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to promote what works. I'm going to promote this program. There are 4 of them. I came in on the 9. There's 9, 6, 3, and 1. 1 is like your launch. It launches your business. That's kind of like the bare bones of a car. As you go up, there's more things. I never talk about what's in the programs because they're filled with information. And as a beginner, you'll get overloaded and you'll be like, that's too much information for me. So I present this as for beginners because anybody can do it. You don't even have to go through everything that's in there. You don't have to. You don't want to learn how to create a digital product? Don't look at it. If you don't want to learn how to do a program, don't look at it. Is it there? Yes. You can learn skills to market this business. You can learn skills to market anything online. Market. That means you could sell. You could do like this opens up a door to people. But if you don't want that big door open, then you stay as a beginner, you promote the programs and that's it. But if you want to go further, there is room to grow and lots of it. Like when I say I have 6 streams of income and I want more streams, eventually I'm going to start looking for ways to add more streams of income. Why? Because it adds more stability. It adds more money. If I can add more streams of income, like say I go and learn affiliate marketing, the smart way. There's a silly way to do it. There's a smart way to do it. The smart way to do affiliate marketing is actually to go and take my affiliate link and I'm going to go to my email, okay, because this is an automated system. When you go here, you put your email in. So what happens? You get an instant video, you get instant information about what you want to know more about, which is what are the programs you're talking about? What are you doing? You get more info. So you look at the info, you decide. But that email is now in my system and you can get out at any time because you can opt out. But in my email, I can take an email and I can put an affiliate link in there. You will never see me sell a marker. I'm not interested in selling markers for 50 cents. If that's your kind of thing, then go for it. Like I learned this year that I want to be the one that works smarter and not harder. I don't want to bust my butt for 50 cents marker. I don't want to do it. Maybe that's your kind of thing. I want to take a program that already sells, that already is in demand. I want to take a program where I learn skills to do the very thing that I'm doing. So I am learning these skills that build my business up and that build my income up. Don't you want to be on that? I want to be in that. That's what I want to do. I was a beginner. I want to stay a beginner. I want to promote the programs because these programs are not a 50 cent marker. So there's a big difference between getting 100% profit and making 50 cents on one marker. And a lot of people are flocking to the affiliate income. There's nothing wrong with affiliate income. Do it the smart way. When you have an email list, because when you go here, what happens is I am building an email list. They are interested in the program that I'm doing or the programs that I promote. They get in there and let's just say, I'm like, okay, I want to be an affiliate for, what is this? Let's say I want to be an affiliate for Sharpies. So I'm going to take my affiliate link. I'm going to put it in my email. You will never hear me talk about it. You will never see the thing. You'll just get it in an email. One day you're looking for Sharpies and you go, oh, you got Sharpies? I'm going to get it right now. That's how that is done smart. Okay, so I'm not sitting there promoting these low priced things, but I'm still getting the income. I'm still getting the results from putting that little link inside of an email. I'm not being pushy. I'm not calling nobody. I'm not doing any of that. I am simply putting in a link. And if you're interested, you know what happens? You click on the link. I don't have to bug nobody. Same thing with this business. I am not picking up the phone. I will never pick up the phone and call you. You don't call me. I don't call you. We are in the same business. You are not alone. You will never be alone, but we are not sliding into people's DMs. We're not chasing anybody. If anybody slides into my DMs and I don't know them, I don't know anything about them, I pretty much let them sit there. because I'm not going to spend my time. So what you learn is time is important and it is valuable. No, I'm not pushing anybody at all. But if has been, why does it say that? Oh, that's interesting that TikTok says that. Okay, hold on. So, okay. Oops. I don't know what that means. There's some interesting new things in here that I didn't know anything about. Okay. So, anyways, no, we don't do affiliate marketing that way. We do affiliate marketing by just putting in a link inside of our email. I love this process. And no, we don't chase people. No, we don't slide into people's DMs. I create my videos. I come on my lives and I share stories and I post videos. And if you are interested, you know what happens? You come to me. People would come to you. It is called attraction marketing. Didn't even know what that meant. I had no idea what that meant. I have never done MLM stuff. I don't know what that involves. I've never sold Avon or Mary. What is it? Anyways, I've never done any of that stuff. That's not so. As soon as I heard I didn't have to pick up a phone, I didn't have to chase people, I didn't have to do any cold calling or like messaging or anything like that, I was like, I'm game, because as long as I'm not doing that, I want to know more. So what I do, I post my content. I come on live. That's it. That's all I do. If you're interested, you'll let me know that you're interested. If you're not, you just carry on. And I love that aspect of this. I also love to make 100% profit. 100%. Why? Because it's my business. So you would have your own business. Now, not forgetting, in 2025, we want to do what? Work smarter and not harder. So I have a 24-hour around-the-clock automated system. That's this right here. So you want that. I know people are like, the first time somebody said, oh, you have to put your email in, the girl that I heard from, I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't know why, because it's no big deal. But I was like that. I was like, I'm not putting my email into you know what I really thought? I thought that I was going to get bombarded by emails, and it's not like that. It is not like that at all. You can actually opt out. And she never said that to me, but in every single email you can opt out. Like it's there's no offense taken, no nothing. Just go on there and say opt out. That's it. And you're out. So it's not like some great big bad scary thing. You will love it. And I'll tell you why you'll love it, because it's automated. So instead of me sitting here typing, instead of you messaging me and going, what is this about? And can I get more information? And no, I don't want to sit on my computer 24 hours around the clock, nor do you. If you sincerely want to have more time freedom, you sincerely want to learn how to work smarter and not harder, then you follow the blueprint. So when you have your own website, people will go to that. They will get the information. Most of the questions that they're going to ask are already there. They're already answered. So they get their questions answered. And then if they don't get all their answers, they're just going to email you and ask you, hey, what about this? Or I don't understand that. And then you answer. It is a rejection-free business. Rejection-free. I've never heard the word no. I'm not chasing people. I don't have to. That's why I love what I do. I just present it as an option. I was looking for a work from home solution. I was looking for a way to be at home with my kids. I found this. I have not looked back. I absolutely will stand by this forever because I love it. I love who it helps. I love that you can be 80 and do it. I love that you can be 18 and do this. I love every aspect of it. So you get that 24-hour automated system. Do you have to work? Yes. Yes, you got to work. So let's talk about work. You are going to work 2 hours a day In the beginning, it's probably going to be more because you won't know what you're doing. You won't know what the program is. You won't know the community. You'll want to have a look around. So this is something that you master. You learn how to master the 2-hour workday. I am learning how to master the 2-hour workday. Actually, I can say I'm pretty close to being very good at that. Now, you do set aside an hour for learning. Why? Because we have access to 6-figure mentors inside of our community. So if somebody is having a meeting, so once a week, we have what is called the legacy meeting, and that is on Tuesday. So if you want to get in before 2025, I believe we're having a meeting on Tuesday. Let me just verify that because I am not entirely sure if she's going to do one on Tuesday, and I don't know the date. So let me look and see what Tuesday is. Yeah. So next Tuesday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, there will be a legacy building meeting. So in that, you're actually, most of the time, it is our millionaire mama. That's what I call her. Other people don't, but that's what I call her. She's the one that came up with this program. So she holds a meeting for the legacy people. They have that meeting. Okay. Outside of that, if you don't come in the legacy, there are other mentor meetings. So Mondays we have them, and Fridays there's a new one, which I went to. That was a new meeting. And I believe on Thursday, oh no, maybe not that week, we have at least 2, if not 3 mentor meetings a week. You can go if you want to. Don't go if you don't want to. But if you want to learn and you want to build a business and you want to stay on top of what's going on, I encourage my people, I encourage everyone to go to these meetings because you will learn, you will grow. You'll hang out with people who are doing the same thing as me and you. That's why I love them. So 2-hour workday, set aside an hour for that learning. Spend time. It's a program. You are learning how to build a business, learning skills that are going to help you in life and in this digital age that we're in. So I love that you can actually, the term we use is learn and earn. You are learning high valuable skills by promoting these programs. You are building a business. So you're building and you're learning skills at the same time. I've never even heard of anything like this. So 2-hour workday. Let's go over quickly what your 2-hour workday actually is. Now, I want you to take a second. I want you to screenshot that so you can see 2025 in 3, 2, 1. So what is your 2-hour workday? While we're talking about the 2-hour workday, what is one thing that you would like to change in your 2025? Is there anything that you really are like, I want to change? Do you want to have more time? Or are you looking to have more money? Are you looking for time, money? What else? Are you looking for living a different way? Maybe you want to travel. Have you ever traveled? Maybe you're at the age where you're like, I want to travel. My son wanted to travel. This would be perfect for him, but now he got married and he has kids. He got married and has kids, so he's not going to be traveling the world. Not now. I hope he's not watching. I love you, son. But he had this he wanted to just go backpacking across like Europe, and now that he has a wife and children, it's probably not going to do that anytime too soon, but maybe later on in life he'll be able to do that with them. I don't know what their goals are, but do you have goals that you would like to hit for 2025? I personally, one of my goals would be to give my children more experiences in life, have a financial increase, hit that 6-figure goal, because it is a goal. It wasn't a goal when I started. When I started this, my goal was actually just to be able to pay the rent, pay the bills, and not have to do like a full-time job where I had a boss and somebody telling me, you got to be this and do this. And I didn't want to do any of that because I homeschool. So my personal goal is to actually give them more life experiences and hit that 6-figure income and be available to their grandfather who is aging. And as we know, with aging parents, and he's not my dad, but he is their children's grandfather, and he has nobody around here. So I need to be available. So there's all kinds of reasons why. But this business does open up your eyes to opportunity, to a different way to live. On the news is on my TV. So for your 2-hour workday, let's talk about what is actually in that 2-hour workday. And is this something that would benefit you? Only you can answer that. For me personally, the 2 to 3 hour workday is like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's the first word that pops in my head. Can I really do that? Yes, you can with this. This is the kind of thing. And Etsy. I mean, my Etsy, I was telling my son yesterday, I don't even think I touch Etsy more than, I don't know about everybody else, but because I have a digital product, I have probably about 200 digital products on my Etsy shops in total. I wish there was a lot more, but there's a lot of work involved and I'm not prepared to do that. So you can do this in 2 to 3 hours a day. It is nothing compared to the Etsy, but I only touched my Etsy probably 5-10 minutes a month. That's it, 5-10 minutes a month. And I'm not exaggerating because my focus is not there. I keep it up and I make sure my items are there and that I have sales on and that they're renewed, because you have to pay Etsy. In this business, you don't have to pay anybody. So that's there's so many benefits to this that it just blows my mind that it even exists. That I don't know how she found this or how she started this. I'm just thankful because I needed time back. I don't know about you, but don't you need time? Don't you want time in your life? Time to slow down? Time to do the things you want to do? Are you waiting till you're like retired and need to be like helped around or just too tired to go do anything? I don't want to be there. I don't want to do that. I want to live now. I don't want to wait to live. I still have young kids. I know people my age are empty nesting, but I still have younger kids. I do. So I want to be able to give them experiences, and I want to do things in life and not just work 40 hours a week. I am not opposed to working. I believe in hard work, but this business has taught me to work smarter and not harder, and I value that. So let's talk about that 2-hour workday and what is that really? And I want you to think about this. Is this something that you would be interested in doing? So let's go over it. It is legitimately a 2-hour workday. You want to master this. You want to have time back in your life. You want to be able to do the things that you want to do or need to do. So what is in a 2-hour workday? Let's talk about it. Your first hour, you're going to create 3 pieces of content, because that is how you get your message out. That is how I tell people that this exists. I share with people, hey, did you know that you could do this? Because it's just an option. Maybe it's for you. Maybe this could be what you have been waiting for. Maybe this is like, where has this was my reaction. Where the heck has this been forever? I needed this. I needed this 2 years ago. I needed this 10 years ago. I needed this opportunity. And I am just, man, where has it been? So 1 hour, you're going to create 3 pieces of content, videos, just videos. How do I do that? You learn everything you need inside of the program. You will learn how to create these. I thought I knew how to create videos. I created videos before. No, I did not understand how to properly create a video. So I learned this. I learned the skills to create these videos inside of the program. I had my business up in 2 days. I was all hooked up. I had a website. My website was built for me. Your website's built for you. I had an automated system, which we just erased. I had an automated system up. It was all set up and running within 2 days. I was ready to go in 2 days, not 10 weeks, not 3 months, not building some kind of, I got to sell somebody else's programs that they made because I have master resale rights. So these 3 pieces of content are videos. That's it. You don't need to know, how do I do it all first? No, this is a learning and earning opportunity. So you get in, you start to learn, and you post. I posted my first video, which they were probably junk. I'll just be honest with you. It's learning. So I created my videos and posted those videos probably on the Thursday or the Friday. I know I was all set up Thursday morning. I think I did my first videos on a Thursday. And you post those content morning, lunch, and night. That's the majority of what you're going to do, is you're just going to create content. Can you do faceless? Yes, you can do faceless. Absolutely. Now, I am not skilled in faceless. I attempted faceless once for fun. For fun, I wasn't doing it seriously. So I don't have the insight as some other people might in our community, because I don't do faceless. I'm here. I'm showing up. Okay. But you can do it that way. We have people that are successful in that because of their job. They can't show their face and they do faceless. Okay. So 3 pieces of content. Your next half hour is posting free ads. I love posting free ads. This is one of the things I don't mind doing at all. So what is posting free ads? That is taking like 2-3 sentences, okay? Like you were going to post an ad on Facebook, post an ad on Craigslist. You are going to post a free ad. That means you have, inside of our community, we have about 200 websites, high traffic websites that you can go to and post your ad for free. That's going to draw the people back to where you want them to come to. I chose YouTube. So I put a link inside of my posting of my free ad, and I put YouTube on there. So I linked them back to my YouTube. You can draw people to your platform. So whatever social media platform you choose one platform, and I want you to be the pro at that platform. If you choose TikTok, then be the pro of TikTok. If you choose Facebook, then be the pro at Facebook. And you are going to post 3 pieces of content on that platform and use your free ads to put a link that's going to draw people back to your platform of your choice. So if you are on Facebook, put a link there. Hey, come check me out here. You know, wherever it is. This is free advertising. That's what it is. It's free advertising. You're getting your name. You're getting eyes on your stuff. You're getting people to say, hey, who is this? What are you talking about? How do I find out more? This is also free. We use social media. Social media is free. We post on it. We are using things that are at our fingertips every single day. If you are not making money on social media some way, this is awesome. This is an awesome way to make money online. I love it. So the other half hour is actually going to be responding to the comments. So when somebody goes on your video, and you would do a video, right? When you're making your content, somebody goes on your video and they say, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Tell me, how are you working 2 hours a day? Because that's one of our big benefits or features of this program, right? Is you're learning to actually master that 2-hour workday. So somebody goes, I need that in my life. Okay, so what do you do? Well, when somebody responds on one of my videos, I say, great. That's awesome. Go to grannysgettingpaid.com. You'll get the information. And if you have any questions, ask me in an email. Why do we do it like that? We do it like that because we want that platform that we're posting our videos on to realize that we have got good content, right? So you need the engagement with the people. So when you encourage them to drop a call to action, which is, hey, mine is drop me a yeehaw in the comments if you want to know more info. That's my call to action. So when somebody says yeehaw inside of my video, I just go and I direct them to my automated system, right? Which is grannysgettingpaid.com. They put their email in, it kickstarts that automation process. They get to find out more about what this is. Then they get to see the programs. And if they're interested, they're going to purchase a program. It's going to kickstart their own online business, and they can be up and running and doing the same thing that I do. And it is amazing, amazing opportunity as a beginner with no tech skills, no degree, and no experience. When I was looking for work from home online, it was dreadful. And I'm saying that in the kindest way, but it was awful. I was competing with other people. I was watching to see if it was real and it was legit, because if you give permission for these people to text, which I never did, but somehow a text would come up on my phone and be like, well, you got an interview if you just go to Telegram. And I'm like, what? And it was frustrating to me because all I wanted to do was find something real, legit, that works. In this, I found something real, legit, it works, and some. More than a full-time job could ever give me the option for, because when you learn this, you learn how to build a business that could potentially bring you in six-figure income. And that is how we have those people inside of our program. Not just one, not just two. I don't even know how many inside are actually six-figure income earners. I don't know how many, and we're global too. So we have people in South Africa. We have people in the UK. We have people in Canada. You are not limited in this business to just focus on the people in the US. No, you can put your message out there for people in Canada, for people everywhere, all over the entire world, because they can do it. I had somebody ask me the other day, can you do it in Australia? I was like, absolutely. That is so cool to be in Australia and be able to do the same thing that we do here. And they can benefit the people in Australia there, because they're going to be posting, and the social media platform they're on is probably going to gear them to that area. I don't know how that algorithm works, but that would be my guess, because one of the girls that is one of our mentors, one of the girls from South Africa, she made mention about it, or somebody did. And she actually brought on a lot of people from South Africa. So I don't know if the algorithm just kind of like where you're posting from is where it pushes out to. I don't know how it works, but I do know this is global. I know that we can reach people everywhere. And on social media, there are 5 billion people on social media. So it's not like we can reach anybody, anywhere, anytime. That is why I love this. That is why you would love to have an automated system. That's why I love it, because if somebody goes on your video at 2:00 in the morning in another part of the world, nothing is going to stop them from buying if they want to buy. If they want to get started and they go to your website, your automated 24-hour around the clock website, and they go, I want to know what you're doing. And they find out. That's how you get sleepy money. That's how you get purchases in the middle of the night, because your stuff is out there. When you go and you create your 3 pieces of content, I want you to understand what that's doing for you. What is that doing? It's creating digital real estate. You are planting little digital real estate every single day, 3 times a day, as long as you are consistent. It is best for you, and we are taught it is best to be consistent. Social media, how many times do you scroll in a day? How many times are you looking at social media? Are you on TikTok? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Instagram? Are you on all of them? Think about the people that are scrolling. So when they're scrolling, right, they're going to have access to your content daytime, nighttime, everywhere, all over the world. So I love that when you're creating that content, it is out there. That is how you are able to work less. That is how we are able to work smarter, because I have an automated system. I didn't understand the value in that. Now, I don't think I would ever do anything without that automated system. And I think that because of what I know now, in the future, like if I want to ever add more streams of income, which I do, I think that I would make sure that somehow it's automated, because even there's a lot of these things that are out there, like when you're going to do TT Shop, or when you're going to do all these other things. Like if you were to, I don't know, be a, what do you call it? A spokesperson, but there's a word for it. And if anybody knows what I'm talking about, write it down. If you're going to be a representative for a company, but there's a name for it. And I can't think of it off the top of my head. Anyways, if you are going to do something like that, it's not automated. It is not automated. There is a lot more work involved in those. But in this, we learn how to work smarter, not harder. Learn how to have more streams of income. Learn how to grow a business, this business right here. Learn how you can do it. And then get time back, get your life back. What are you going to do when you work and then you have nothing to do? Like, what are you going to do when you put in that time? You do those, because in this 2-hour workday, you are doing the income earning activities. What does that mean? That means that you're doing the things that are actually generating the income, doing the things that are actually causing you to have an income, because you have to do this and you have to do that. And responding to comments is like, to me, it's like no big deal. I mean, I don't even know if I take a half hour, but these are the two things that are actually getting the message out, that are actually getting your business out. You've got to do those things, but what do you do when you're done? What are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do when your business starts bringing in money and you're like, where has this been? Like, this is possible? I'm here to tell you it is. It is so possible. It is possible to not only just have extra money, have money to replace a full-time income, but to live differently. That's the part that I didn't see. I was like, man, I can actually live better because I'm not so stressed out, because I'm not so worried, because I have time to breathe. That's what I call it, time to breathe. Like time to, I don't know about you, but for me, it was like this, even with the door dashing thing, I was like constantly on the go. I would come home, I'd go, come home, go, come home, go. That was me. I was like running, and it was this constant, like all the time, every day, because we had to do it every day. And I told you, I'm not against hard work. But when you learn, you can find a way to make money and not have that rat race going on in your head or on your mind. And I have to do this and I have to do that. And I got to go here and I got to go there. I don't want to do that no more. Like, just let me live. Just let me go. And it sounds silly, but just let me go smell the tulips. Let me just go walking in a park and not have to worry about I'm taking too long. And I'm guilty for that. When I would take my kids to the park, I'd be like thinking in my head, I got to go, I got to go, I got to go. I don't want to live like that no more. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know where you are in life. All I know is that I found something that is changing how I live, how my friends live, how my family lives. It affects people around you when all you're doing. There's a girl that is 56 now in our community, and she didn't have enough money to retire. I didn't even look at that yet. I haven't even looked at that. So thank God that I'm in this now. But she didn't have money to retire. She thought she was going to have to work forever. And thankfully, she has now hit 400,000 in, oh gosh, I know it sounds crazy, but I think she's at a year and a half. I don't even think she's at a year and a half, because she has learned how to promote the programs, but then she took it further and she actually grew her business and she created more streams of income. I think that she might do coaching now. I'm not too sure about that, but she has grown this so much that she retired. She quit her job and now she has retirement money. Now she has money to go travel. Like, just give yourself a chance to think there is another way to do this. There is another way to work, because there is. Tanya, hello, Tanya. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas with your family, girl. You've got the best smile ever. It lights up a room. Yeah, so I got 5 more minutes. If you guys have any questions, now is the time to drop the questions, because I do the live so that I can answer questions. I do these lives so that you know that I'm real, so that you know my story. If you don't know who I am, I'm glad you had a good Christmas. Thank you. If you don't know who I am, I DoorDashed. There's no kids in my room at the moment. So I suffered a mini stroke in November 2022. There was no damage done, thank God. But that mini stroke did bring to light there was a problem in my marriage, and I didn't know. And when there was no text and no phone call and no nothing, I knew there was something seriously wrong. And long story short, I was left with 4 children. There was 5 of us. And I was looking for the work from home stuff for a very long time. I have not had a quote unquote job for 20 some odd years, because I've been self-employed my whole entire life. So I was looking for work from home, hadn't been in the space, didn't know how it worked. It was awful. It was just awful. So then I started the DoorDashing thing as a means to an end. I just needed to pay the bills. And when the truck and the job went, I was stuck. So being a family of 5, I have 5 kids, but one's already grown and gone. And the second one is almost out the door. So I'll have 3 homeschoolers left. I'm a homeschooling mom. And when I was scrolling on TikTok, I saw this girl talking about this. And I thought to myself, she's full of you know what. And I went like this and I thought, you are full of baloney. And 2 days later, when that truck and the job went, I am thankful, because I stopped and I saw her again. And that time I went, what are you talking about? I'm going to listen now, because I would have never listened. I was in a different position and I needed to do something different. I was willing to put my fear and my doubt aside. And I am so glad I did. I am so incredibly thankful that I was like, I don't care. I'm just doing it. I was scared, but I didn't, the fear didn't stop me and the doubt didn't stop me. I was like, I'm going to do this because I've got kids that are looking to me. I've got kids I need to put food on the table. I got kids that I don't want to suffer. When you're responsible for people and you see a way, I was like, I didn't care about no 6-figure income. I didn't care about that. All I cared about was, do I have to talk on a phone? I have kids. Do I have to talk on a phone? Can I do this without a degree? I'm a dummy. I ain't got no degree. don't, you know, I don't care. That's the truth. I don't have experience. I don't have a degree. Do I know tech? Yeah, I know some tech, but not, no. Okay. So when she told me I could do all this stuff, I was like, just count me in. I don't care what, I wouldn't even have cared. If she would have talked about a 2-hour workday, I would not have cared. I wouldn't have even cared if she told me it was an 8-hour day. I would have said, I'm doing it. I don't care. Just give me an opportunity. I'm doing this. So I jumped in and it's pounding rain. I jumped in and I haven't looked back. And I'm so grateful and so thankful that this kind of opportunity actually exists, because it is changing people's lives. So if you want to look at the programs, remember that you're not signing something by just going into the email. I panicked at that, and I know I did. It's not a big deal. You go in there, you put your email in because it's automated. So understand why we do that. You put it in there because you're going to get an immediate response. You're going to get more information, and then you can look at the 4 programs. You can decide if you want to hang out in my email system, hang out in my email system. If you want to know more, you're going to get my email address that way. And then if you have questions, I always encourage questions. No question is dumb. No question is stupid, because who am I to say anything like that? I really don't look at people like that. We are all beginners in this, and that is how we all start. We all start here, every single one of us. Even the girl who created it, she started right here, level 0, no money, no following, no email list, and we all learn and we all grow. That's how it works. So if you want to get started, if you want to know more, go to grannysgettingpaid.com, put your email in, you will get the info. And if you have questions, like I said, just ask me. I'm pretty easygoing. Whatever you want to ask, that's good, as long as it's not personal. And if you know me, I like to joke around too. So anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you all. And today is Thursday. I will be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So good night, guys. Thank you so much to my family for hanging out. Tanya, if you're still here, thank you. Thank you. And I don't know if anybody else popped on. I lose track of the comments sometimes, and I apologize. I just want to make sure that everybody has all the info that they need, and that I kind of like cover something so that you get something out of this. So thank you guys again. I appreciate you all. Good night, and I'll be back tomorrow.